Hello and welcome to Low Budget Gaming and welcome to another Steam Winter Sale video. So this time I'm looking at games with overwhelmingly positive reviews. So these are games on Steam where the people who have bought and played the game, at least 95% of them have reviewed the games as positive. So 95% people think these games are amazing. There are not too many games in this category, so here are 20 of the finest. So first we begin with a very recent one, Resident Evil 4. I've already mentioned this, so I won't go into detail. A remake of the 2005 game, and yeah, came out early in the year, has been extremely popular, no issues technically, and yeah, generally very good. Two versions of the game. There's the base version at 50% off. This has hit a new low, so within the year it has already dropped by half. 1800 in India, $30, 25 pounds, 14 Canada. There's a deluxe edition which I think includes the Separate Ways DLC. I'm not 100% sure. So there's a lot of stuff here. These are not included, I think, but this is Separate Ways. So it's a short sort of separate DLC, and with that you are paying $23.93 in India, $40 roughly, 33 in the UK, 51 in Canada. Next up is God of War. So PlayStation's game eventually came to PC and has been doing well on PC as well. So we can see overwhelmingly positive. 82,000 people have said it is positive overwhelmingly, and it is also on a new low. So previously we did not get a 50% sale. This is the first time it's been 50% off on PC. So $16.49 in India, $25 and 20 in the Eurozone, 20 in the UK, 32 in Canada, 25 in the Eurozone. Next is Persona 5 Royal. So a Sega game, another RPG that I see a lot being mentioned. I'm not into anime style games, so I don't know much, but yeah, I've just seen very positive reviews everywhere, not just on Steam. So this is also 50% off, has been on this price a couple of times. So this is 2200 in India. Regional price has gone up slightly, $30, 25 pounds, 40 in Canada, and 30 in the Eurozone. Satisfactory. So you could say a factory building simulation style game where you harvest resources, transport materials, build conveyor belts and other things. And the game has just improved over the years. I played it a few years ago when it first came out, and even then it had plenty of content, and over the years it's just kept improving and improving. Game is still in early access, but you can see it's already very popular. More than 100,000 people have rated this game, and this is now 45% off, $715 in India, $1649, 1539 pounds, and 2144 in Canada, 1649 in the Eurozone. Next is Hades. So Hades is a very popular rogue light, I think, or rogue like. I'm not 100% sure because I've not played this much. I got the key from Epic when it first came out. The game was in early access, but it's been completed for a while now, and it is fantastic from everybody. You can see more than 200,000 people have rated this game. Very colorful. It's set in like the Greek mythology, underworld and stuff like that. So 50% off. Once again, base price has gone up a little bit, quite a bit actually, but it's still not too bad, and I think for the quality of the game it is still probably worth it. So $550 in India, $1249, $1049 in the UK, $1625 in Canada, $1225 in the Eurozone. Then we have a couple of platformers. First we have A Hat in Time, and this is a 3D platformer, one of the best apparently, and this is 96% rated. With 3D platformers, it's a little more difficult to enjoy the game because it's 3D. 2D platformers are easier to play, but to have a good 3D platformer is a bit rare these days, and to have overwhelming is even rarer. So 50% off, $650 in India, $15, 1249 pounds, 1949 in Canada, and 1449 in the UK, in the Eurozone. We have Celeste. So Celeste is a 2D platformer, difficult one, pixel graphics, has been free multiple times from Epic, so you may already have it. But if you wanted to pick it up for Steam, it is on a good sale. Old regional price only $141 in India, $5, £374, £549 in Canada. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. So these are interesting games. Again, I'm not familiar with these visual novel style. I think you have like courtroom cases, detective stuff, mystery, investigation, stuff like that. And this is like a trilogy of 3 games, which is about 14 episodes according to this. And this is 67% off, $8.24 in India, $9.89, $9.89 in the UK, $13.19 in Canada, and $9.89 in the Eurozone. So this one has 0 regional pricing, as you can see here, exactly the same as in the US. Next we have Katana ZERO, so another action game with pixel graphics, 2D, and it's got a nice soundtrack, interesting, mysterious story, and you are like an assassin and you have missions where you have to take out targets, and there are different sections of reaching the target, and you have to take out guards and other people, and basically you kill with one hit and you also get killed with one hit. So you have several attempts, and once you complete a level, it shows you like your attempts and how it went. Really good game. I have this game and I think this is still the most highly rated game in my library of 900 games. So 50% off, $345 in India, $749, $639 pounds, $974 in Canada, $739 in the Eurozone. Next we have Portal 2. So probably one of the best puzzle games, and even as a game it's one of the best. So I think if you're a PC gamer, if you play on Steam, this is a must-have, and it is very, very cheap right now. So this is 51% off, only 42 rupees. No, hang on, not this one. This is the base game. So this is 90% off, 48 rupees, 99 cents, 85 pence, 129 in Canada, 97 in the Eurozone, 97 cents. Next we have Deep Rock Galactic. So I mentioned this in my co-op games list. So this is a PvE co-op game where you and your friends play together. You are a group of dwarves who are mining for resources. You go to different missions, different maps, levels, and you have to basically extract certain resources and at the same time fight off these giant bug-like creatures. And then once you have enough of the materials you wanted to extract, you leave, but you have to survive the onslaught from the bugs. So up to 4 people can play this. You can play alone with bots or you can play with friends. So very fun game, very easy to run, not a big game either, and has a decent player base. Very affordable price, 67% off, $230 in India, $989, $824 in the UK, $1124 in Canada, $989 in the Eurozone. Next we have the Henry Stickmin collection. So funny sort of cartoony Stickmin type game with like memes and choosing your own style of adventure. I like the art style. It's got that old, I forgot the name. There was this place where he had these funny clips before YouTube. It reminds me a little bit of that. And this is 50% off, 345 rupees, $749, $599 in the UK, 10 in Canada, 7 in the Euros. A Short Hike. So this is a relaxing, you could say, walking simulator adventure style game. Has been given away free by Epic, and even people who don't play these style of games who have tried this, they have all said this is a very good game and worth a look. And you can see the reviews also suggest that. This is 45% off, $164 in India, $439, $318 pounds, and $494 in Canada. Next is Slime Rancher. So another cutesy sort of maybe farming sim game, if you may want to call that. So you are capturing and raising these slimes, and it is kind of addicting, this game. Very fun, very easy to do. You go to different areas, you have different style of slimes, you feed them, stuff like that. And this is you can see 96% positive. There's a demo. This has also been given away free multiple times. 75% off, $225 in India, $5, £399 pounds, and $649 in Canada. Next we have Broforce. So Broforce was very popular a while ago. There used to be a lot of clips and reactions for this game, people playing the game. So this is again, I think, co-op fighting game in like 2D, where you just destroy a lot of things and blow up stuff. So yeah, it says here, side-scrolling run and go ode to freedom, putting you in control of an underfunded, overpowered paramilitary organization dealing exclusively in excessive force. So this is 80% off, 138 in India, $3, 255 in the UK, and 389 in Canada, 295 in the Eurozone. Then we have Left 4 Dead, so another mention for this because this is very affordable, very fun, very cheap, and has a lot of people playing. So zombie killing multiplayer co-op game. 90% off, once again, 48 rupees only, 99 cents, 85 pence, 129 in Canada, and it usually gets 35 to 50,000 people playing all the time. Next is another very pixel art, you could say simple RPG, but again very popular game, and as you can see, very basic looking, but at the same time very interesting. So this is 70% off, 110 in India, $3, £2.09, and 3.29 in Canada. Next we have Fallout New Vegas. So a lot of people consider this like one of the best Fallout games. So this came out very soon after Fallout 3 came out. This was made by Obsidian, and yeah, people have loved this and wanted a sequel ever since. So this should be good as well. Yeah, similar Fallout formula, but with a different story. And this is 75% off for the base game, 112 in India, $249, £224, and 337 in Canada. You can buy the Ultimate Edition with all the extra stuff for just under 300, $659, £527, and $890 in Canada. Next we have Outlast, so a proper horror game, and yeah, again another game that a decade ago was very popular online, YouTube clips and stuff, everybody shouting, screaming, reacting, playing this game. And there was a sequel, and I think there's a third game out as well, and this was also given away free, I think directly on Steam. So you may already have it if you've been watching my channels for a while. So yeah, again you can see overwhelmingly positive, 85% off, 132 in India, $3, £251, and 389 in Canada. And we end with another Resident Evil game. So we started with one and we are ending with another. This is Resident Evil 2 Remake, and this came out again a few years ago in 2019. Another great game. I played this. I had never played a Resident Evil game before this one, and I really liked it. So now I sort of try to get the Resident Evil games. So yeah, you have a decent length campaign. You play the story through two different characters, like through their perspectives, slightly different perspectives. And yeah, very enjoyable game overall. 75% off, $4.99 in India. This is like the standard price. It always drops to this price during sales. $10, $8.74 in the UK, $13.74 in Canada, and 10 in the Eurozone. So yeah, that's a quick look at the best deals on the most positively rated games on Steam. Some people have asked me to do a comparison between Epic and Steam. I'll try and do that, but I've already made several videos on Epic, and so if you want that, let me know. But I could try that after I'm done with some of the other ideas here.